again, man. Oh. Good work. Always your fault.
So I've played disc golf since I was really young. My dad grew up here in Columbia, and he went to school right next to Oakland Park. So he actually, whenever that first course over at Oakland went in, they did gym there. They would have the kids go outside for an hour and play some disc golf holes. So then when I was growing up, I got introduced to disc golf pretty early. I was never very competitive with it. It was nothing I ever saw as like any sort of, I don't know, competitive thing. But then whenever I got out of high school, I was done playing soccer. It wasn't going to work out. I would have had to go to a school that I saw as less of an educational opportunity to continue with soccer, and I loved sports. Sports has just been my life since I was a kid.
Man, my disc is so ugly right now. It has so many muddy marks on it. Just make sure that you throw it a little bit of angle, not too much, not too low. Just be controlled.
Do you not get nervous for tournaments anymore? You're like,
I get nervous, but I just try to stay very calm and relaxed, and just like a lot more than during a practice round. During a tournament, I'll definitely like take a deep breath before I step up to anything. It's just like, you can't, if you don't get nervous about something like this, then you just don't care about it.
Look at the shot, and the very first thing that comes to my head, that's what I'm gonna do, and I try to shut everything else off. It's, if you're thinking like, man, this is really hard or whatever, you're not gonna do it.
Whatever beverage we want.
I don't. LA nickel.
So this is the closet of discs, where everything on the ground right now are things that still I could possibly use this year. I've been thinking about it. There's actually a few of those that I could probably put away. I'm not going to use them this year, but pretty much all my backups. And then in here are a lot of the discs that have kind of met their end for me. I probably won't throw any of these. Maybe I will in the future. Maybe I'll come back across them and decide I want them. Maybe I'll give them to other people over time. Don't really know. Certainly not gonna like get rid of them until I feel really confident I don't want them anymore. Mm-hmm. But everything here is pretty much like is the exact same disc as something that I'm currently throwing for tournaments, and if I were to lose it, these discs would be exactly what would replace it.
How many discs do you think you have?
Let's call it 300. I think that's probably a fair guess. It's probably going to be more, and then I'd be really sad if I knew it was more. But yeah, and only probably about 70 of those will I throw this year. 280-foot thumber, like, oh!
Even if I do something wrong, they will never be mad at me. We're friends. Our chemistry, like, I don't think anybody had the chemistry we have. Our team is just connected.
Disc golf, whenever I started trying to play as a pro, like I could have gotten into anything I wanted to. It was never going to be difficult to get into a tournament. You just sign up, everything's easy. But now you have to be ready, because most tournaments fill in like 2 minutes, and so you have to be on the ball to register and stuff. And now there's multiple players being paid millions of dollars a year to do this, which is mind-blowing to me.
Yeah, one on each side.
Yeah, Renee's is on the other side.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to the 2022 College Disc Golf National Championship. We are coming to you from North Cove Disc Golf and Social Club in beautiful Marion, North Carolina.
We're finishing on one super dangerous. So we're all telling Drew, before he throws his tee shot, to just throw a safe shot, get inbounds. He did not know the score. The rest of us on the team knew the score. Everybody watching us knew the score. There was cameras everywhere.
should have been obvious that we were probably going to win it. Drew, anyway, doesn't listen to any of us and throws the most aggressive shot you can possibly throw in the hole. When he did that, we all lost our minds because, I mean, it ended up being perfect, right? But that's why the scene of that is so crazy, because we all knew, except for Drew. So whenever the disc finally like settles and bounds, we all lost our minds. It was just like, I guess, the first realization that it was happening. I think that mostly because with college disc golf, where do you go? Like, once you've won the national championship, that's it. So we'll probably reset, come back, because we're all going to be back next year. And so it'd be really cool to win it again, defend our title as a team. But then furthermore, we're just looking to use this as an opportunity to grow the club for the future, help the next people out, because we didn't get anything from Mizzou, no money, no anything. And we can use this as a platform to grow the club and help. I mean, we have freshmen and sophomores in the club that they're going to one day want to go to nationals, and we hope they don't have to go through all the like monetary troubles we had to go through. So hopefully we can use this as a position to grow the sport at Mizzou and in the community and stuff. And I will never forget jumping into Drew, literally after he throws the final shot for us, like almost tackling him. I'll never forget that. It was just like, those images will be in my mind forever.